total atomic annihilation.
I've been waiting years for this.
Hello everyone, how are we doing? Game capture. No, that's the Explorer window. Right, let's see who's actually here today. Hello Shannon, hello Oda, hello Stephen, and the hands. I think that's literally it. A nice Saturday morning. You've always wanted a Saturday morning. I can only do this because Lily is not streaming today. And to be honest, I didn't really feel like streaming today at 7 PM. I feel a little bit, a tiny bit shattered for some reason. Now, I don't know if it actually looks any different, but I am apparently streaming in 1080p 60 FPS now, so it should look a little bit cleaner. Hopefully it does. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, the likelihood of Stephen doing a Five Nights at Freddy's stream is about as unlikely as Stephen making an OnlyFans, to be completely honest with you. The OnlyFans is going to be my next question. I'm sorry, I don't mean to keep crushing your dreams like this. I do feel quite bad. Are you doing okay, Oda? So there's a chance. I mean, there's always a chance of anything, really. Yeah, there's. Give it a crack. I mean, you can't rule it out just yet. But it's just not. It's just very highly unlikely. I can't sit here and say it's completely impossible. You'd have to ask him that.
It must have been nice being able to pick up and move at a whim.
What is this?
Storytime Simon here. Welcome back. And here it is, part 2 of The New Squirrel. One night, a red squirrel appeared at the bottom of Ricky's oak tree. Please help me, says the red squirrel. I am lost and have nowhere to go. Quick to turn away. He scurried down the trunk.
This is not Woody's finest hour,
He
combat-wise.
yelled up at the elder squirrels. How could you turn him away? Just because he's from another tree? He needs our help. Affected by Ricky's assuredness and determination, the elders agreed to take in the red squirrel. The red squirrel thanked Ricky for standing up for him. You won't regret this, he said. End of holotape. Please insert holotape 3.
I didn't like that. I'm going to be honest with you. That holotape's a little bit haunting. Yeah, the feral ghoul hitboxes in this are a little bit tough to deal with. But the amount of times you miss the head in that. Will there be... No, there's not going to be another stream. I don't really like streaming for much longer than like 2 hours, 2.5 hours, really. I'm sorry if that disappoints you, but that's just how it is. It's just not really. I don't really set out to stream longer than that. But no, this is an unusual time of day for me to stream. I'm just doing it because, for one, I've got to be honest, I'm feeling a little bit ill today. And I don't want to be ill and sleepy.
Something out there. Walk away.
Me? Sorry, I have no clue you're replying to. That... Is that to Oda? I mean... I don't know. Good morning. Hello, Datura. I'm going to be honest with you. I half expected the Americans to be filtered out. Not that it was necessarily my aim, but it was just like, oh, well, look, if I stream in the morning, I'm going to get like 4 people turn up. Because apparently I just don't ever eat Domino's pizza. That's my rule. Just don't eat it. Apparently it just makes you feel horrendously ill. I heard Thursday anomaly and assumed me to be... That's fair enough. I mean, no, I'm just saying that, like, I usually at 7 PM every time for a stream, but I decided to do it earlier for me. Like, for now it's like 15 minutes past 1. Because I just feel a bit... my insides are crying out at me. You ate it. I fucking hate it, I do. Yes, I consumed the Domino's pizza. Brotherhood of Steel. Yeah, they've been in the Commonwealth for like a few minutes. We literally just saw the scene of them arriving. And they're already getting into fights with bald men.
Do something for you? What do you need? Flying that ship into the heart of the Commonwealth. Mark my words, the Brotherhood's here to start a war. The Commonwealth can take a real
The
toll on you
Commonwealth
if you
itself is nothing but a war-ravaged quagmire of violence and despair. What does the red in RSG mean? I can finally get the true answer now. You can finally ask the Red Scott man what the Red Scott means. Or what the red means in Red Scott. I'd hope you know what the gaming means. A good story for another time.
Who do you think actually won the war? Nobody, I guess.
And speaking of stories, hello everyone, Ivor. I mean, you're a real person, not a story. You're not a gathering of words used to weave a tale. You're a person. But hello, Bryn. How you doing? Weave a tale. Sam, I'm not a furry. Canned laughter. No, you just want to be Mr. Pinchy, don't you? That's what you fucking want. You're a lobster furry. Thousand-yard stare at the mention of Mr. Pinchy. I don't know why this has become some... I don't even... Was this all because Hunter said that you seemed like the kind of person who'd have a pet lobster or whatever, and like, your reaction was just, oh yes, Mr. Pinchy. Me and him have known each other for years. Is Stephen doing this to me because the last stream I attended of... Yes, it probably is. The worst thing you could say to him. Unbeknownst to us, it is because Stephen turns red like a lobster at the first sign of sun, becoming the nominal Red Scott. I shall say nothing to this because I also turn red like a lobster. Passing on stare at the mention of lobster. You've angered. You've made him angry now. I was gonna say you've actually been coping with the heat quite well, haven't you? Your dad on all fours is the agility bobblehead. You know. Also, hello, Reg. How you doing? How you doing on the hunt for Eddie's tapes? I'm okay, mate. I'm just sitting here like that ice cream from Better Call Saul. What, lathered in ants and all sorts.
Move along.
Well, that's why, to prevent ants and sweat, you just have a giant box fan to just keep blowing on you. It's going fine. Mixed feeling about returning home. Glad to get decent into... Yeah, you will at least be able to stream. Do the mint... No. I'm not doing the Minutemen.
You see that big blimp?
It's not a nice thing to call Nick. Best oh yeah, I absolutely love the Minutemen. John Detective turned into Batman for a second. I want a mod where the Minutemen all die. Yeah, and I want the time limit to be really short as well. I want it to be like, if you don't save them within 5 minutes of getting out the vault.
You watch your step. Got my eye on you.
I'm glad you're here. We got a new case while you and Nick were out. Ready to put on the detective hat?
Is a beanie good enough?
Our client is a fisherman who lives on the edge of the Commonwealth, Kenji Nakano. Maybe if you bothered writing things down, Nick. Huh. I'll remember that the next time you need me to console a hysterical client. Mr. Nakano didn't leave many details. Said he'd go over everything when you meet him. But if you want my guess, missing person case. Guy had a worried look a mile long. The Nakano residence is up in the northeast, near the coast. A small fishing house. He said that he and his wife will be waiting for you.
It's a long walk. That's how the hard cases always start.
Oh god, sorry, I've just remembered the one thing. The one thing about... Does the mod disable followers responding? Completely unsure, to be honest. I think Nick just didn't appear for a bit. Some bits of dialogue it will cut out. It does say that is a side effect. Others it doesn't. Okay, yeah, as I was going to say before, I was rudely interrupted by reading comments. Nick's dialogue in Far Harbor very visibly and audibly has, or audibly I should have said initially, has different direction. He sounds different. It's really distracting once you notice it. In Far Harbor, it sounds like he recorded his dialogue on a Blue Yeti. But it's like a Blue Yeti that someone is like got their mouth right against. Like he normally sounds like, "How we doing on the hunt for Eddie's tapes?" And then in this, he sounds more like, "Hey, how we doing on the hunt for Eddie's tapes?" Like he sounds more like muffly in the Far Harbor dialogue. And the moment I fucking noticed it, it ruined anything he said in that DLC. I hope I get to see the Minutemen quest done when I get this. Okay, if you're going to bed soon, have a good night. Have sweet dreams about the Minutemen. Dream of Preston Garvey wrapping his arms around you, keeping you safe. Sweet. Right, okay. Poor Stephen. Bullying. At the highest level, I should say. Right. What was the hand saying? Yeah, in Far Harbor, Nick sounds like his voice actor. He just couldn't quite remember what voice he did for Nick. Because that's the thing, yeah? I know some people, it's easy to go, oh, it's clearly the voice direction. It may well be. It might be. But surely he should have known from voicing Nick, like... You're rapidly getting... Yeah, this is not a very good way to endear yourself to Stephen. I'm going to be honest. Have a good sleep. Right. I love how text carries no tone whatsoever. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to do the Far Harbor stuff just yet, because I'm going to get my ass kicked if I go in that DLC. Do you have any more cases?
Be careful when you head over to the Nakano residence. That whole area is pretty isolated.
I'm listening.
I wonder what the story is between Mr. Nakano and Nick. Mr. Nakano seemed like a good sort, trying to make the best of things in a tough world. Remind you of anyone?
Ah, here we go. Another disappearing act to unravel. Earl Sterling. I like that name. That's not a 25-year-old's name. Earl Sterling. 25-year-old bartender at the Dugout Inn. One of the owners, Vadim Bobrov, noticed that Earl hadn't been into work for a few days. Security was called in. No investigation, of course. The Institute took him, is the unofficial word about town, like always. Vadim came into my office half drunk of a sob story about how he and Earl went way back, and that he just can't believe that Earl would get snatched up by the boogeyman. My gut says he's right. Earl didn't have any enemies, at least none with motive enough to kill the guy. Not living with anyone either. I'd rather not have to explain to security why I was picking the lock on Earl's door. Right, there we go. We're gonna go find out what's going on with Earl. Earl. I'm not discussing anything with Piper. Obtain the key to Earl's house. Right, let's go beg for the key. I need that key, son. Give me that damn key, woman. I know you work for the mayor, but I need that key, son. This is not what John Detective sounds like. I just felt like doing the overseer begs for his OnlyFans voice again.
Read that interview you gave. Thing you said at the end. Take it one day at a time.
No loitering.
There then. Don't be late.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Have a good night, Shannon. And do not expect any Minutemen quests to be done.
You there. We need to have a conversation.
Do I know you?
No. But I've heard of you. I'm always looking for people who know how to handle themselves in dangerous situations.
What's the job?
I don't know yet. Whatever needs to be done once my boss has had a look at you.
It's a
I can
look at that.
assure
That
you
is the
it will
nicest
be paid,
jawline I've ever seen on a
and that you'll
ghoul.
be paid fairly. You will be well paid. I can promise you that. By the way, I'm Edward Deegan. You'll mostly be working for me, but you'll need to talk to my boss first. His name is Jack Cabot. He likes to personally interview everyone I hire. He's careful like that. Come down to Cabot House in Beacon Hill and ask to talk to Jack. I'll let him know you're coming.
Well, look who it is. Hey,
You'll mostly be working for me, said man you'll never yeah, that's what... Do you know what really annoys me? And it's not that I dislike Hancock. I think he's actually a pretty good companion. I did make Vic fuck Hancock in my personal Vic playthrough. It was quite a nice relationship, actually. I thought this was going to be the Ghoul companion. Like, he looks pretty... I hate to say it, I actually think visually he looks more unique than Hancock does. Like, the whole cap with the combat armor is a really cool look. And I kind of wanted, like, at least one of the companions to come with a gun that wasn't a pipe pistol. No offense, Nick. Oh no, hang on, this is the wrong bar. I've actually entered the Tory one. Never mind, let's get out. Yeah, I don't want to be in the Tory pub. That's not even the one I was trying to get
Here
to.
are my slippers after this shift. That's all I ask. Broke up with my girl. She kept the cap off the toothpaste. Who does that?
And it was not socially distanced. Again, I know it's easy to complain about this game. Can I just say how nice the framing of this looks to me? I don't know, but like just the open, like the door, like the little corridor, like I don't know, walking through it like this. I don't know. That's inviting to me. That looks really nice. I like that. I actually really like that.
You keep that synth freak at arm's length. You understand me?
God, even the sky isn't safe. Did you see that blimp thing? Brotherhood of Steel. Cool thing.
Ever been up in the stands? Let's just say they can afford a lot of clothes.
Need a room?
I'm sorry, I'm looking for your other also bald brother.
If you're hungry, we sell food.
Okay, let us get down to brass tacks. I am glad you are willing to help. Unlike my... Okay.
I'm sorry. Have I accidentally started the Travis quest? I don't remember doing this. I'm not some fug.
What if that was for... I want to stage fight here in Dugout. Nothing too serious. We make sure Travis wins and feels good about himself after. I want you to be there to help make it look real. What do you think? Sound good to you?
That sounds like an absolute disaster because I'm a fucking detective. I'm not some fucking barman. I'm not like some fucking big Brock Lesnar man. I'm here to investigate a bloody murder, you cunt.
Then you simple. All right, fine. You get cut as well.
More.
I am not made out
Oh.
of... Yeah, it's too late today for me to arrange. You come back tomorrow evening after 6 o'clock and everything will be ready.
Sorry, that just the way I said more. I am not made out of money. Oh, okay. That's fine. I'm sorry about that. I know you don't like the interiors, Reg, and I will admit the actual rest of this bar is shite. But I just like a nice corridor leading up to something. I don't know. It's a nice open sign. The lighting is pretty, Reg. I can give the game something. Yeah? I just think this bit's nice. I like this. I like a good little tunnel. Look. He just wants to take Travis bowling. I think the thing that, again, I'm just going to state now, I don't know if anyone else found that funny, but I think timing was perfect there, just going, asking for more. I am not made of money. Oh, okay, that's fine. I'll live with that. I was really pushing me luck there, Scoob, wasn't I?
You look a little roughed up. Should talk to Doc Crocker over at the Mega Surgery Center.
Can you do me a massive favour and fuck off? I need to commit a crime to solve a crime.
where that boy ran.
I'm gonna be honest, Nick.
You know, for all the talk, I'd put the chance of this being
What
an
part of this
institute
looks
sandwich on
none of this looks
compared
like a
to
living room
zero
to me.
and none. Just think about it. Earl Sterling.
It all looks like a hoarder lived here.
Bartender? Why not nab the bartender himself? Lord knows Vadim samples his own wares enough that some weird behavior wouldn't make anyone bat an eyelash.
He's got a lot of pints in his
Nothing
house.
over here. And Earl had lousy people skills. Might score the Institute some points in the last person you'd ever suspect category. But why not snatch someone with charm? Someone who could get you what you want. Earl could barely get you a drink by closing on a busy night. So where's that leave us? No known enemies. Wasn't much for the great outdoors, so likely not raiders or mutants. No, this all screams accident. Now, what was Earl into that might have gotten him in this kind of trouble? Hello. Hey, come here. We found something.
Right. I'm gonna be right back because I need to go to the toilet. I shall be right back. Have you all gone mad?
Hey, come
I
take a
can't
look
even
at this.
read half what you're all going mental at the moment in this chat.
You seeing what I'm seeing over here? Think you ought to see this. Hey, come take a look at this. Hey, come take a look at this.
I like to think you're just looking at a bit of dirt on the sofa, completely unrelated. Right. Mega Surgery Centre. Dr. Crocker, resident surgeon. Crocker shit, more like. 4 times reconstruction surgery facial. Procedure to be performed upon clearance of final instalment. Patient Sterling Earl.
We should. A receipt from the Mega Surgery Center, huh? I wonder what the good doctors have to say about that.
Don't think he'll be needing that anymore. Nick studying a 4-week-old slice of pizza. Dominoes? I guess we found the murder weapon. Would you take a look at this?
This better be an emergency.
Do you know anything about this receipt?
Let me see. This is Dr. Crocker's deplorable handwriting, all right. Looks like Earl Sterling was one of his patients. The procedure noted here is mundane. Low-risk cosmetic work. Dr. Crocker never performed it, however. Said Earl vanished before he paid. Anyway, we should get back to your immediate medical requirements.
I'm gonna get some. Come here. Whoa.
Where is Dr. Crocker? Buy this house. Buy it.
I'm a doctor, not a secretary. Now, I must insist we talk about your... Let me know if that... Radiation poisoning is a common ailment. Let me know if that changes.
Hang on, he's a doctor. Why are you smoking? Are you really not actually about the betterment of health and not smoking? Your life doesn't even seem that stressful. Half the time you just walk back and forth between here and occasionally sell stim packs.
Let's get you examined right away. medical facility. It's not unusual for there to be some blood. Now, let's get back to talking about your What does this look like? A public outhouse? You know what? Don't answer. Why on earth would I let you down there?
I'm investigating a missing person, Doctor, and I think the trail leads to your basement.
Missing person? You're talking about Earl, aren't you? You can't honestly think... You know what? Fine. If it'll put the matter to rest. Here, go see for yourself. But if I find one instrument out of place...
Fuck off, Reg. I've got 6 charisma. I saw that message, son. You can't hide what you said from me. Lie to yourself, but don't lie to me. Look at you. Message retracted. With your guilty Max Stone face in blood red. Guilty. Cool, red-handed.
You've really been a handful, you know. But I think we're just about done. Our little mistake is finally going to be corrected. Oh, naughty, naughty. You're not supposed to be down here, but that's okay. I can fix that. I can fix anything.
This is basically just Junktown all over again. Like how Doc Morbid is basically Doc Croc. Do you know what? If they could have just given him the Doc Morbid, like, shitty, bloody clothing. And it's basically the same thing. You go into... hang on, I'm talking. You go down like a ladder, and then you find like some people chopped up on tables. Fix It Felix had gone on the turn.
Relax.
What did you do to Earl, son?
I didn't do anything. It was Earl. It was Earl who didn't want to be happy.
Earl didn't chop himself up.
Get a nice new face. Bad patients bleed all over the floor because they want to screw up their surgeon's life.
You made a mistake, but you can still do the right thing, Doctor. Just think this through.
Drop the weapon, Doc. Haven't enough people suffered today?
Oh, look, Nick said something.
You're right. There's one thing I can do. Only one thing is going to make this all better. I can fix anything.
What's going on here?
Oh, shut up. He's gone mad. He didn't even let me take all the stuff from you.
I think you owe me an explanation. What happened here?
Figure it out, will you?
It's Earl Sterling's body, isn't it? Somewhere in the back of my mind, I knew he had gone through with the surgery. So, Earl didn't just vanish. The procedure went badly, and Dr. Crocker was just trying to cover it up.
But what are you going to do now?
Now, I have a report to file, a mess to clean up, and a lot of explanations to give to our patients. You should get going. A medical professional should be the one to handle all this contamination.
Well, I'm not leaving without a few... No, go back up the ladder. I need some drugs for... Just let me have them, will you? Do you have any?
We'll be taking that.
What did Earl actually look like? A bloke. Okay. Oh, fuck it. Are you going to be disliking me every time I pinch one drug? Oh, fuck this. Just go up the ladder. Yeah, the mystery of the missing L was very much a quick one. There wasn't really much left to the imagination.
That man decided to die.
A wee quickie.
Every conceivable good you could ever need is right here. If we don't have it, it's inconceivable.
I mean, John Detective did some of the interrogating. As far as murder... Okay, you say this now. Wait till we get to Far Harbor.
The highest quality...
Yeah, but we're just getting warmed up for it.
Nice. Real clean. Strict entrance requirements, though.
We've got the best case in the game coming up eventually.
I guess we ought to give her the news.
So, you two find out where Earl Sterling ran off to?
Unfortunately, we did, Walter. Earl's not doing a lot of running anymore. Being chopped to bits will do that.
Crocker killed Earl? Gone as long as he was, I figured maybe Raiders or the Institute, but Crocker? Where's the doc now? Rotting in a cell, I hope.
Well, he's rotting somewhere.
Somewhere? What do you... Oh. Oh my god. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Here, take this. Sounds like you...
Pronounced RBF.
Let everyone down.
Is this some rude acronym I'm not aware of?
Shame it couldn't be better news. Thanks again for closing this one out.
Right, let's have a look at the other case that was in here. Resting bitch face. Oh. Some people are just born with it. Can't really help it.
Sticky, you old bucket of bolts, it's Marty. I know it's been a while, but I came across a little mystery I thought might get your circuits firing. You remember that ugly grasshopper statue on top of Faneuil Hall? Turns out it's got a note in it. A note written by the son of one, Shem Drown. I don't expect that name means anything to you, but the guy was a coppersmith. Way back when folks did shit like that. Apparently, this note leads straight to the old guy's stash. I don't know what's in it, but I'd sure like to know if it's still there. I'm gonna go do a little recon on the hall. If you decide you want to get the team back together, you let me know.
Go ahead. Looks like you got something to say. There's a lot of people out here. Got no major complaints at the moment. Suit yourself.
How goes the hunt for Eddie's tapes? I think we've got tape 8, and that's all we've got from it. I've got to be honest, Nick. I don't think being a detective's all it's cut out to be. I mean, all we really did was sort of walk across the street, and then a man went, "I killed him," and then injected himself. Was saying, I've got to be honest, son. I don't think this is all it. I don't even know how many caps I got. I think I've got more caps from selling brass knuckles to the robot man than I did actual detective work.
The Institute?
It's the hunt for Eddie's ass. I was going to say, I know the actual way to become rich in this game is just selling purified water. But Vic was minted the last time I checked on him. I could just go to the shops and just clear all the ammo that I wanted. You make it. And then you pick it up. And then you sell it. Why are like half the doctors in the wasteland kind of terrible people? Like, it feels like a lot of the time in these games, it'll be like, oh look, oh, go meet with the doc, he's a nice guy, he'll patch you up, and there'll be a quest where it's like, oh, the doctor was actually an arsehole the whole time. Is it a Fallout trope or just a fiction trope that the Doctor always turns out to be chopping people up in his cellar? Yeah, Doc Mitchell's the only one who isn't a right Harold Shipman, isn't he? Like, I mean, the ones in Fallout 2 even look like Harold Shipman. But those are the San Fran doctors. Can't even type the name of that lot. What do you mean? What? Shipman?
Looks like a counter doing cartwheels too.
On your way, civilian.
Search the area.
What was that?
You are aware that's one of yours.
No mercy.
If you aren't Brotherhood, you're nothing. Military business only. They can't hide from us.
Fucking hell, if you think that the Nick's assistant looks constantly angry all the time. Look, I should look livid. Yeah, I do wish that there were more actual useful roleplay skills in this role-playing game.
Not that it's an option.
RBF is a base requirement to join the Brotherhood. I don't know. I think Vic would be quite a good Brotherhood member. Well, I could see Vic. I could see Vic in the power armor exacting some revenge on the various creatures that inhabit this area. But I don't know, you could see that head popping out of a suit of like T-51B, couldn't you? Does anyone notice the actual plot of Modern Warfare and Metal? I was wondering when that was going to get mentioned, to be honest, and I can't believe Stephen didn't mention it in the political channel on the Discord. But yeah, I actually saw that, and I am so confused why it is even happening. I have no idea how one random bald man I've never heard of before in my life suddenly exists. I'm convinced he didn't even have a wiki article before today. Why have they all decided to collectively agree to move out his way? I am so confused. Can someone please explain it for me? And why he's being met with, like, very minimal resistance? Why are they called Wagner? One random bald man at the head of a private army. 25,000 men. Well, if it's just 25,000 men, how have they, like, advanced seemingly quite far? I mean, I don't know, 25,000. It's not even that high, to be honest. Like a novelty boulder could take them out. So why are like, I don't know. The whole thing is just really weird to me. So if anyone actually wants to explain it to me and take the time to, please do. I am actually begging. I'm asking for it. Please. I'm like, there's no meme involved. I actually kind of just want to know how this actually works. Or is everyone here just as confused about it as me? Can you please explain? Thank you. Oh, fucking hell. To be honest, if anyone, because you know, if anyone wants to, again, I'm only going to be going for like 50 more minutes or whatever. But if anyone actually wants to join the call and explain, I'm happy for him to do that. Okay. Wagner is bit. I don't know how they want it pronounced. Wagner, Wagner, whatever it is. Has been a PMC operating in Africa and the Middle East for over a decade. But this is what confuses me, because I thought they were helping Russia, not the other way round. Oh, you don't have an actual headset mic at the moment. You just got your stinky old one.
Somebody went to a lot of effort to keep folks out of here.
Yeah, Wagner is helping Russia. Helping. But their leader, Baldman, has had a beef with the Russian Ministry of Defense for a few months, and now wants to depose them by force. There are people who confuse this current coup to be pro-West or pro-Ukrainian. It's from the guys who think the war is not being conducted radical enough. Fucking hell. If they succeed, let's hope. Oh. How exactly are they going to stop them if they're just letting them walk through?
That was him, the stranger. He was right here. Where'd he go? Go on. There's something bothering you? Change of shift for all the... Got it.
Gonna be a good fight!
I like how Molotovs are now, because they're gone now, the next worst thing is missile launcher. It is still a 25k strong force of hardened combat psychopaths who sledgehammer POWs for fun. So any Russian conscript with his dingy AK on the... Yeah. I'm not sure necessarily that this means a Wagner takeover. From what Baldman was saying, he was practically denouncing the war in a sort of pro-Russia way. I assume that's what it... The military commanders have spilt too much Russian blood, something. It is also possible by shifting the blame away from Putin and into bureaucrats within the military of defence. This could be a way to save face in the event of a pullout from Ukraine. there is definitely something more than meets the eye with this. Like, it just seems really weird.
A lot of my cases get in Boston Common. Prefer not to join them.
Details are foggy, but bottom line is that there's a country with 5,000 nuclear warheads, with an armed convoy of maniacs zooming towards the cap. Yeah, it's a little bit, it's kind of one of those situations where you kind of just hope that everyone bad involved falls over and dies at the same time.
What the hell was that?
You were the one friendly with me.
Made us again.
I mean, the best scenario for everyone is just hoping that they don't do anything fucking stupid and decide to pull out of Ukraine. Because no one is winning that conflict. You know, it just seems, especially from conversations I've had about it with you, the Hand, it's just, it's something where no one really comes out smelling of roses, really. Fuck it, I'm stopping over here for a bit. I'm woefully unprepared for the outside world.
Well, it's the detective. Tracking down another wayward husband to his mistress?
Why? Someone stand you up?
You trying that, what do you call it? Evasive language on me? And who are you, huh? Valentine's new dick in training?
We're working together, yeah.
Really? Well, you're in luck. I got a special offer on some insurance for partners of the Great Gumshoe here. What was that? I couldn't hear over the sound. You hand over everything you got in them pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Time out. Nick Valentine makes a rare visit to town, and you're hassling his friend here with that extortion crap? Good to see you again, Nick.
Hancock?
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
Valentine's new Richard in training.
You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new mayor.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Now, why'd you have to go? right, brother?
It's just not every day I get mugged and then witness a murder right in front of
You
me.
obviously haven't been living it up enough, but we won't judge you for that. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome. Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Well, hello. Everything here is guaranteed to injure, maim, or kill at your discretion. Except me. I only kill when I want to. Each weapon tested on someone who deserved it.
I hope you didn't test out the barbed walking cane. Right. I shall be right back again. My insides do not like me at the moment. Stephen, I'm probably only going to be going for 20 more minutes, to be honest. Again, I am making sure it is an actual 2-hour stream this time. Not because I'm not enjoying it, because I am. I just, again, feel knackered. What kind of bow is it that you have? Is it just like a wooden one, or is it like one of those tactical looking ones? Go over to, because I don't really feel like going over 2 hours at the moment. I feel like my guts want to explode. And you shouldn't have oh, I felt like streaming again. That's why I've streamed in the morning. Distance from Rostov to Moscow is twice the distance from Dover to the tip of Scotland. So are they walking or are they driving? Like, are they? Like, how are they getting there? Are they using horses to get there? Are they flying? I feel like they would have been there quicker if they were flying. They're driving. Okay. It would take months to walk. Do you think they're stopping to have a piss anywhere? Are they causing a lot of traffic jams, or are they just bowling through the traffic? Like, what do they do if they get stuck in traffic because an accident's happened on the road? Are they going to have to postpone the coup by like 3 days or whatever? Are they stopping off at the service station to get some Mackies? Are they I don't know, there's quite a few questions this could lead to be honest.
Hey, what's up? What a day, huh?
More than 12 hours of... They have to be having a shit.
Wake up, Commonwealth. Synths are not your enemy. They are victims in this war as well. True, they were created by the Institute, but they were created as slaves. Thinking, feeling, and dreaming beings, utterly oppressed by their tyrannical masters. So join with us in fighting the real enemy, the Institute. Join the Railroad. When you're ready for that next step, don't worry, we'll find you.
Governor of something Russian confirms Wagner equipment is moving through the region. That's a little under halfway to Moscow from the Ukrainian border. Again, they're gonna have to have a shit at some point. Unless it's like, oh no, they're evil. They don't need to eat or shit or whatever. They're mystery men in camo gear with assault rifles. They don't need to eat or sleep. They just need to be. The AI just needs to be pathed correctly for them.
Brotherhood of Steel better stay out of Good Neighbor. All I'm saying.
No time to eat, sleep, or piss and shit.
Hancock says newcomers are welcome in the third rail. Go on in.
I like how this game just decided, oh fuck it, some ghouls can have hair. Let's just give some of them hair to help differentiate them.
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not buying that we come in peace.
Whoever the Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not buying that we come in peace malarkey.
I'm sorry, are you a synth? Which one are you?
'Cause we're all a little strange in here.
What? Another one of you mercs looking for McCready? He's in the back room.
Do you really think I look like a...
Did you come in just for the beer and cigarette?
I'm sorry, is it this chest piece I'm wearing? Does it make you think mercenary? That's a little bit... I think you may be on the wrong side of history. Plus, as well, I'm not taking it off.
We got beer. You ain't buying beer, you ain't buying.
You're tired of chasing.
Yeah.
If you ain't buying.
Hold it up, or forever hold your damn mouth shut.
He thinks hobo, but doesn't want to be rude.
Nothing watered down. Now that you're liquored up, got a proposition for you. I need a dirty boy to do some dirty, dirty work. Blood on the pavement, bodies in the ground, that kind of thing. Interested?
Would John Detective take work like this? I mean, he has already killed a lot of raiders.
Oi, I'm talking to you.
And I'm thinking, give me a second. I want to hear the details first.
I got a certain anonymous client who's paying top dollar for a clean-up job. 3 locations. Everyone inside. No witnesses. Only catch? It's all in town. The old warehouses, so I can't use my regulars. Too noticeable. That's where you come in. The job's 200 caps. Payment after it's done. Don't worry. I'll know when it is.
Yeah, I want to know who's paying the bills, please.
All right, Gov. Not like it's a big secret who I represent. Mayor Hancock is fronting the caps. Internal political struggle. You know how it is. Look, it's nothing you need to be concerned about. Just clear out the warehouses and get paid. Simple.
3 locations. That's a lot of time. A lot of bullets.
Well, I guess we could sweeten it
Oh.
up a bit. 250.
It's too low.
All right, Gov. 300.
More.
Giving me a right kick in the elbows. We'll make it 400, but that's as high as I'm going.
Nah, I'm not really interested.
Too good for this town, mate.
That's right, good neighbor. I'm the one you're looking for.
Can't say I'm surprised to find you in a dump like this, McCready.
I was wondering how long it would take your bloodhounds to track me down, Winlock. It's been almost 3 months. Don't tell me you're getting rusty. Should we take this outside?
It ain't like that.
Oh, that's Barnes and Noble.
Deliver a message.
In case you forgot, I left the Gunners for good.
Yeah, I heard. But you're still taking jobs in the Commonwealth. That isn't going to work for us.
I don't take orders from you. Not anymore.
Hey.
So why don't you take your girlfriend and walk out of here while you still can?
Oh.
What? Winlock, tell me we don't have to listen to this shit.
Listen up, McCready. The only reason we haven't filled your body full of bullets is that we don't want a war with Good Neighbor. See, we respect other people's boundaries. We know how to play the game. It's something you never learned.
Glad to have disappointed you.
You can play the tough guy all you want. But if we hear you're still operating inside Gunner territory, all bets are off. You got that?
You finished?
Yeah. We're finished. Come on, Barnes.
Look, pal. If you're preaching about the atom or looking for a friend, you've got the wrong guy. If you need a hired gun, then maybe we can talk.
No, I need to know who they were.
A couple of morons looking to climb the ladder of success by stepping on everyone else on the way up. Shouldn't be surprised, though. That's how it goes when you run with the Gunners.
I'm going to be honest, I don't really want McCready on my team.
Maybe it's better that you don't. I don't want the stink of Winlock and Barnes rubbing off on me and scaring away my business. Now what about you? How do I know I won't end up with a bullet in my back? Hey, you approached me. And frankly, I'm taking a huge risk being out here in the Commonwealth in the first place. So I'm not about to leave anything to chance. Which brings me back to my...
Why are you talking to him then? Because, I don't know, I just wanted to walk away from the robot, so I went into this room. Hang on, what kind of risk are you talking about?
Too much. Need to learn to keep my big mouth shut. Look, I'm tired of playing 20 questions. So I'll cut you a deal right now. 250 caps. Up front.
No.
Sticks and stones, pal. You change.
You running from something? Welcome home. Ah, need a place to stay? Try Hotel Rexford.
Better keep your iron strapped on. Friendly advice.
You step through the gate, and you got balls.
Huh? Hey, yeah, sweet Pip-Boy, brother. You hold on to that.
I've got to be honest. I don't know how to feel about a balding ghoul.
Huh?
Well, it just looks, again, if you've played the other games, hair and ghouls isn't usually something that goes together, usually. I mean, his sort of works, I guess. But like when it's just like bright or like pure black hair. That's just Chris from New Vegas. He's finally progressed. Chris from New Vegas. He's been brought up a lot this week.
Kick the breeze back. Shoot the fat. Now I know you all are doing your own thing, but I don't want anyone here to forget what matters. Hey, Daisy. Glad you could make it. How's my favorite girl doing? Didn't I see you on a date with Borowski the other day?
Huh, he wishes.
All right. We're getting off track. What was I saying? Oh, that's right. What matters. We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me?
Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock.
Now, what out there in our big, friendly Commonwealth would want to drive us apart? What kind of twisted, unneighborly boogeyman would want to hurt our peaceful community?
The Institute and their sins.
That's right. Who said that? Coming up to my office later, you've earned yourself some jet. The Institute. They're the real enemy. Not the Raiders. Not the super mutants. Not even those tools over in Diamond City.
I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to give McDonough a kick in the ass.
Hey, we all know I
Just get off the jet now.
Let's stay focused. Now,
I miss Marcus.
keep the Institute in mind. When someone starts acting funny. When people are doing things they don't normally do. When family starts pushing you away for no reason. We all know who's behind that kind of shit. And the only way to stop it is to stick together. They can't control us if we're not afraid. Now, who's scared of the Institute?
Not us.
And which town in the Commonwealth should the Institute not fuck with?
Good neighbor.
And who's in charge of good neighbor?
Hancock. Of the people, for the people.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I only test the weapons on murder and mayhem at a discount.
What apparel do you have on you? Hancock is kind of cringe. I mean, he was alright when he was sleeping with Vic.
You should stop by the store during the day. Daisy's discounts. Everything you need for the road.
Yeah?
Now, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in my time, but a flying ship? Yowza. You sticking around, you'll need to join a crew. I hear Bobby No-Nose is looking. Always a catch with the No-Nose, but she pays. Want to hear something spooky? They say there's this old insane asylum up north, but it ain't abandoned. Not like it should be.
Finally, something to investigate that doesn't involve murdering someone. That sounds like fun. The guard quest dispenser. I hear there's something up there. I hear there's something over there. Gabagool. I hear they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Oh, fuck off. I've been outside for about 2 seconds. No, Nick, this place is actually uninhabitable. We live in an actual shithole. There is no way anyone would ever live here.
What's that?
There we go. Hancock is yapping about the Institute while the literal super mutant Wagner convoy is parked outside. It's like, oh, do you know what the real problem is? It's the Institute. You haven't even proven they exist, and you got this fucker, like, I don't know, like 20 feet in the other direction. It's not, like, a good neighbour is not that big. It's like a corridor, basically. And you've got this right outside. You've got more immediate threats to life, like the fact that super mutants in Fallout 4 seem to just grow from mold spores on the wall. Oh yeah, we never actually got to our original location. They took a while. You haven't played 76, evidently. They take an ice age to realise that you're there. Saying that could just be the recent update they've done that's broke the game. Like, literally, the amount of enemies at the moment. John, I'm gunning down mutants and mercs of my SMG detect. I mean, this is just a necessity of the world that I live in.
Nothing there now.
It's always the rocket launcher, like, every time without fail.
Something out there. Someone's coming.
Good fight, human! You'll die well!
Your companion is in trouble. I'd actually argue I'm in a fair bit of trouble myself.
told the Valentine Detective Agency signs are an eyesore, but they sure bring in the business. Cradle of Liberty turns slaughter. This isn't the kind of place I like to dawdle.
Something tells me a once friendly place is going to be full of mutants, and there's not going to be much detective in.
What? Who's there? Hey. God, I'll be a... Ah! You! I hear something.
What is it? You're in for it now.
The Commonwealth is out!
Right, I'm actually going to be honest with you. I think I'm going to stop now, because I'm actually now getting a headache on top of my guts feeling awful. Like, the back of my head is actually fucking killing me. So I am going to stop for now. Yes, I have drank plenty. I've had like 4 pints of water today. So I can't. Like, I can't fucking be shooting any more mutants right now. Yeah, also the Fallout 4 Super Mutants. It's like, of all enemies I want to fight, I actually can't fucking stand them. I'm also slightly convinced the mutant sound effects have given me a fucking headache. Okay, game, if you take like 20 seconds longer, I'm actually just gonna fucking force quit you. Because I don't really care about the XP that I've received from... Yeah, fuck this. I can't... I actually can't be fucked away. It's driving me mad. Right. Thank you for turning up, everyone. I am going to rest my weary head now. And hopefully I will feel better later in the day. And not a single skipped frame. I guess that's a result. Have a good night, everyone.